Halo guys, balik lagi di channel Barry Willerby. Kali ini gue mau ngelanjutin Hogwarts Legacy, game Hogwarts. Jadi kemarin kita, nah ini karakter gue ya, Barry Willerby, itu dapat invitation ke Hogwarts, tapi dia kayak jalur susulan gitu. Jadi dia langsung masuk sebagai murid di tahun kelima. Kemarin prolognya lumayan lah ya. Dia pada saat perjalanan diserang naga sampai nanti masuk ke Bank Gringotts, ketemu si Ranrock. Nah, kelanjutannya gimana nih? Ayo kita lanjutin. Kemarin terakhir kita dapat buku ya dari si Miss Weasley. Katanya disuruh lihat bukunya, escape. Nah, di sini masih ada challenge, ada yang belum kebuka juga karena gue baru main, gearnya juga baru belum ada. Nah, jadi kita bakal fokus di quest, main questnya ya. Siapa tuh? Oh, si Pip. Oke, kita mau ke charm class dulu. Oke. Ih, grafiknya. Tanaman apa ini? Bisa kita ambil nggak? Nggak bisa. Ini nggak bisa. Revelio.
Coba bisa.
Mana tahu ada sesuatu kan?
Belakang sana.
Nggak ada. Oke, aman ya. Kita lanjut lagi. Gila grafiknya. Nggak sabar pengen ini nggak sih apa? Bisa langsung naik mount-nya kita itu. Jadi bisa keliling-keliling explore Hogwarts tuh bener-bener dari ujung ke ujung gitu loh. Kita tuh bisa lewat bawah situ terus ke bawah sana. Aduh. Ada. Itu naik sapu terbang, kalau nggak naik hewan peliharaannya. Oh, kita udah nyampe di ini defense di DADA. Defense against dark art.
Revelio.
Nggak ada apa-apa ya.
Side quest kok.
Side quest ya. Oh, yang di itu ya, yang di sebelumnya. Nggak ada apa-apa ya. Kita mau ke kelas charm dulu. Sebenarnya lebih seru, kalau gue pribadi lebih seru
Professor
Defend
Ronan
Against
tends to
Dark
go on
Art
a
ya.
bit.
Cuman nah sebelum kita
Revelio.
nggak ada apa-apa ya.
Belajar Wingardium.
Iya, tapi profesornya kan bukan si Flitwick.
Oh iya.
Jadi nggak kerdil dia. Oh, ada di sana. Banyak banget gila. Nih, ada ininya nih, mantranya nih. Ridiculous,
Oh, iya.
Nox, Vermilius, Quietus Sonorus, Protego. Quietus Sonorus, wah ini tahu nggak buat apa? Tuh. Buat ini, ngediemin orang yang lagi ngorok.
Oh iya.
Ya, nah coba baca lagi Quietus, quiet kan?
Not sure what I did to deserve that.
Quietus Sonorus, quiet kan? Sonor tuh snore. Tuh, didiemin pakai mantra itu.
Pinter juga.
Keren. Yuk, bikin. Kan teman-teman kita, siapa teman-teman kita kemarin tuh ya namanya?
Ada yang keriting kacamataan.
Ah, keriting kacang, Kevin.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Oh iya.
Thank you.
Terima kasih, kamu
Hello,
murid kelima
I am
juga.
Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Berdua nih dia.
Shall we begin?
Let's go.
Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517.
Page
But before we begin,
517.
can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and
Iya
growth
Samantha kayak
charts.
nama. Iya Samantha ya.
Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Diambil kan.
My, the summer
curang
months must
ya.
have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you
Dia
even
ngejokes.
remember how to
Jadi,
perform a basic
Pas lagi
summoning
liburan
chant?
tuh malah obliviate satu sama lain gitu, jadi lupa semua pelajarannya.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns
dia nggak ada
summoning them
temannya.
out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ya nggak ada temennya dia, kasihan. Oh ada, ya Ogi. Ini apa? Akio. Oke.
Akio.
Let's go.
That is not bad.
That is not bad. Iya.
You are a swift learner.
Orang tahun kelima
I see
nggak
a
bisa
lot of
Akio,
potential,
suruh
but
pulang ke
remember,
rumah aja nggak usah belajar di Hogwarts.
Potential is nothing without practice.
Kan baru.
Keep at it.
Iya.
You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that.
Dah.
Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion
Oh, jangan.
outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Asik.
Wih, gurunya kayak nyenengin ya dia.
Menyenangkan.
Siapa tadi Ronan ya?
Ronan.
Wih, jalan-jalan nggak tuh kita ekskursi dulu, ekskursi. Udah kayak
I've always
jalan-jalan
found
aja.
that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Alam mulu Profesor Ronan ini.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Kenapa kita?
Murid baru. Ini apa ini? Belajar dibuat. Soalnya bisa dipakai buat duel
Very
nih.
simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a
Yeah.
bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Jadi kita disuruh ini sampai 50 harus berhenti.
Di Akio.
Akio.
Excellent. Good heavens to the best of us.
Dia ada delaynya untuk
Ada
berhenti.
delaynya.
Oh,
That's it. Don't lose your composure.
di yang kuning berarti yang di kuning.
Nggak yang di hijau.
Enggak.
Jauh udah berarti ya.
Coba.
Splendid.
Let's go. Ada percobaan.
Very good.
ketiga.
Points to Ravenclaw.
Yes,
But there's
yes.
certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Gua dulu.
You'll be the
Gua
blues just
biru,
as
gua biru,
before,
gua
and
biru.
Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Ini
Yes,
hujan
sir.
loh padahal.
Oh iya.
Suruh hujan-hujanan nih orang. Terus gimana?
Oh teman tadi.
What?
Ya. Natsai. Anjir jago bener dia. Selesai sudah hidupnya. Anjir.
Yeah, it's true.
4 ya. Tadi di
Di
kuning ya?
Akio.
Aduh.
Enggak. Oh iya.
Very good.
Enggak miring. Jatuh.
Ih, 50 lagi dong.
Enggak.
Oh enggak. Berarti aku bisa agak kesini biar nggak kan? Iya nggak sih?
Oh berarti ini ditahan ya?
Enggak. Sekali pencet terus pencet lagi.
Brilliant. Here we go.
Oh nutup jalan tuh. Lihat nutup jalan tuh kita. Gak bisa lewat kita.
Oh iya dong.
That is how
Ini
it's
gimana
done.
nih? Kesini
Di
aja.
Kirian lagi. Nah,
Ini ya?
Nah.
Berarti di kuning tetap ya?
Accio.
Let's go.
A perfect score.
Perfect score.
Remarkable.
Barry nih bos. Barry the babi.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Bisa jalan.
Oh.
Oh.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Aduh.
I'll say.
Ini gimana sih?
Enough chatter. Focus
Kita dari
now.
yang kanan
You
dulu
will
deh.
need it.
Iya yang paling nanti
This
dirusuh
round
sama dia
settles
lagi
it
ya.
all.
Watch this.
Oh.
There we go.
Ya.
Accio.
Let's go.
That's it.
Pentok.
Oh. Aku kayaknya yang paling kiri dulu deh. Yang ini dulu. Ya kan? Let's go.
Quite impressive.
Quite impressive. Stupefy juga lu.
Let us see this.
Ya.
Kena.
Ya. Ya. Ini gimana cara dapat birunya nih, Dek? Set.
Accio.
Kalau jatuh pun kita masih lewat.
Two
Oh,
perfect
yes.
rounds. You're a natural.
Wih, itu perfect rounds. Revelio juga nih.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Nah, kirain ngapain lagi. Oke, Akio. Summon spell. Akio.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Ya, dismiss. Ya, kita jadi punya teman baru.
Good game back there. I must
Good
admit,
game, GG
I
katanya.
think I underestimated you.
Wih.
Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway
Oh, dia
around
dari
the world
Uganda.
at a new school in a new
Afrika
country.
Wagadu sih.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic
Oh,
is the
dia juga
largest
transferan,
wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts.
Oh.
But it never
Ini aku
seemed
baru tahu sih kan ada
intimidating or
Hogwarts.
overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Ya kan ada Hogwarts, terus kalau yang di Harry Potter keempat itu kan ada si yang cewek itu siapa?
Tinggi
Bau
itu kan.
Baton. Sama si Durmstrang. Durmstrang. Terus oh ada lagi ternyata Ogado.
Ya Cedric itu.
Cedric kan dari Hogwarts.
Oh iya. Oh iya.
Gimana sih?
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon.
Mountain of the Moon.
It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Kok di Wagadu nggak ada yang pakai tongkat katanya?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes.
Tuh.
I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive.
Iya, di
Not to
Wagadu
mention
dia
quite convenient
dia
if
nggak
one
harus
is
pakai
without their wand.
ini tongkat.
I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Until next time.
Of course, you can hear parents if you're
A
so
word, if you would.
Well,
Apa,
you'd
Pak?
be using it
Apa,
on
Pak?
clothing.
You
to
wanted to
precise
speak
that.
with me, Professor?
You know
I
it
did.
won't work on humans.
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oke, thank you.
Dapat achieve.
Dapat achievement ya? Naik ke level 2. Ini
Someone's got the hang of their spell work.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom,
Nggak, ini ada
but a bit
ini.
mad.
Apa sih?
Api.
Iya, buat itu, buat
Tele.
tele. Tapi di mana ya? Di atas.
Boleh.
Level 1 lock.
Udah gitu udah naik level.
Tahu. Halo, Pak.
Hello.
Oh, di sini.
How's your first day coming along?
Mana yang ngomong tadi? Oh, ini.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your
Emang ada
abilities.
apanya?
Nah,
Then again, he
ada
tends
sih,
to be
kadang pengaruh
overconfident in
sama
his.
ininya.
Well,
Pertemanan.
better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Ada. Ini ada. Gimana?
Revelio.
Tadi sih ada peti di ruang
Ah, ini.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Enggak. Oh, itu di atas tuh.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold
dia
attack.
berdua pakai baju
Was the
bebas.
minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Iya.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Pierce. Ini bisa aku bantuin beresin nggak?
Revelio.
Nggak bisa.
Ini ada apa? Oh, ini teka-teki nih. Ada yang kurang. Apa ya? Nah,
Ini kan
kambing ada nggak kambing?
Ini ada tuh. Belah
Oh, iya.
kiri.
Itu
Burung
apa?
hantu.
Burung hantu.
Ada tuh di atas.
Oke.
Kita balik burung hantunya.
Hah? Balik gimana? Enggak. Sini apa? Kadal. Kadal ada.
Laba-laba
Laba ada. Terus? Jadi nggak ada apa?
Oh. 3, 5.
Ntar 2.
Kuda.
3 kan 3 0 jadi 2 terus gitu.
Kuda berarti.
Oh iya kuda ya.
Hitungnya
Satunya
dari
dari
mana?
mana?
Nah itu.
Bentar. Ravenclaw gadungan ini namanya.
Itu kan unicorn.
Kalau 3 itu unicorn, berarti 3 itu unicorn. Ada. Loh?
Nggak ada. Unicorn.
Iya, nggak ada ya. Ini juga nggak ada nih. Ya kan? Itu juga nggak ada. Ini nggak ada. Ini nggak ada. Oh alah.
Ada tanda lagi.
Nah, berarti kalau tanda tanya satunya itu, bentar. Tanda tanya satu tuh ini 7 ya, semua ini 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 oh 10 berarti kalau 3 0 2 berarti unicorn. Enggak ya. Dan 3 4 8 yang mana? 10 9 8 ini ya.
Yang
ini ya. Ya kan? Nah tinggal 3. Harusnya sama unicorn, tapi unicornnya di sana ya. Iya nggak sih? Aku ngarang, sumpah aku nggak tahu. Jadi saya tadi tuh aku gimana mikirnya ya? Oh, yang bawah kan 12, 4 tak tambahin 8. 8 kan yang ini. 8 kan yang ini nih, yang gambar ini.
Oh ya.
Nah, kan udah. Terus yang aku tuh mikirnya 3 0 harusnya kan sama 2 biar jadi 5, tapi karena unicornnya di situ. Unicornnya kan yang di sini. Terus tak tambahin 1. Ku coba kebuka ya udah.
Revelio.
Membingungkan.
Aduh. Ada Quidditch goggle. Oke. Padahal kita nggak main Quidditch di sini. Dapat kartu.
Kelas.
Ya, bisa.
Bisa.
Nah.
Bener-bener.
Aduh, nggak bisa. Terus sekarang lu mau kemana nih?
Ini nyalain api dulu.
Oh enggak. Escape. Questnya mana? Quest. Attack. Terus kita mau terbang apa mau jalan nih?
Jauh nggak kalau jalan?
Kayaknya jauh sih.
Jalan aja nggak sih?
Ini kita di mana? Ini kan? Nggak apa-apa, jalan aja ya.
Jalan aja ya. Oke.
Biar kita ini explore menikmati indahnya Hogwarts. Ini apa?
Origami.
Ya, mana mas? Kasih aku jalan. Mana? Sini.
Turun lagi. Oh sampai lantai dasar.
Enggak, harusnya nggak di lantai dasar sih.
Waduh.
Emang ada darah? Nggak kurang kan darah?
Itu kanan bawah.
Oh iya, tapi nggak kurang kan?
Nggak kurang.
Revelio.
Dapat.
Diputar, coba diputar.
Bukan.
Nggak lihat lah.
Kok nggak bisa dibuka? Ya, belum bisa dibuka.
Oh iya, ada matanya.
Revelio.
Nggak tahu tuh mukanya gimana. Waduh, banyak sekali PR kita ya guys ya. Kalau kita kelarin satu-satu sih tahun depan maksudnya. Kok kita dilihatin ya? Apakah kelasnya memang kayak gini? Ada naga, ada ini keren sih. Ya. Mari kita kelas DADA. Stupefy.
Is that all you've got?
Santai aja dong anak.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black
Aku
skull.
bilang keren, gurunya
It was a
cewek.
token from the
Kan
great
selama ini kalau di
Hogwarts of
buku di film kan
1878. No doubt you've
gurunya
heard
cowok
of it.
semua kan.
Now,
Apa?
you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in Eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Wingardium.
Kalau Wingardium objek, kalau ini bisa dipakai di orang. Kalau ini bisa dipakai objek sama di orang.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Makanya jangan senggaran situ, langsung diterin.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Levioso.
Good ball.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Stupid tiger.
Levioso.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Kenapa ya kayak nggak suka gitu dia? Kita lebih baik.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students.
They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Dapat side quest lagi. Banyak banget sih side quest.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Leviosa.
Maaf ya, Bu.
Rebellion.
Ada bunyi ting. Itu di situ.
Oh, kok ada bunyi ting?
Sini. Nih. Yeay. Ada hang that in the Vance Dark Art classroom. Trophy taken by Professor Hickett after single-handedly defeated. Gila, dia ngalahin naga ya ini ya. Naga nggak sih? Iya kan?
Jenis naga.
Gila, di solo kill sama dia.
Rebellion.
Nah, udah kan. Kalau ting berarti ada di ruangan ini.
Nice work.
Jangan kesel sama gue dong,
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way, didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
It never use atau yang ini ya. Kita pernah nggak sih? Kan belum tahu ya. Berarti nggak pernah kan? Belum pernah kan?
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Dueling organization? Menarik atau suspicious ya? Menarik aja ya. Suspicious ntar kayak anak cepu banget kita.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
Okay.
Till next time.
Nontok. Maaf ya, Bu. Maaf Bu, bukan saya, Bu. Aduh, diliatin lagi matanya. Diliatin mata. Oke, jadi kita udah tinggal lagi. Terus kita quest available. Main questnya suruh ngapain lagi ya?
Oh, Weasley after class.
Oh iya, benar. Iya benar, kan kita ini. Bentar. Kalau talent, belum bisa talent.
Apa nih yang 150?
Revelio page yang kita dapetin dari Revelio ini.
Ini ya, struktur gitu.
Inventory, kita udah punya apa aja? Nggak punya apa-apa. This, quest item, resource nggak ada. Belum ada. Flashware, udah punya nih. Defense
itu tadi
nambah 3. Tapi nggak usah diliatin, bisa nggak ya?
Kayaknya nggak bisa.
Defense 3 kan, terus
kan kita belum mau perang. Ntar aja.
Oh, appearance-nya tetap gini. Nah, jadi dia tuh tetap dipakai kan, defense-nya nambah 3 nih. Tapi kelihatannya nggak ada.
Berarti dia ada pilihan lainnya tuh.
Bisa.
Tapi belum dapat ya.
Udah, ini udah dapet ini.
Mas sebelahnya.
Wah. Kayak kucing ya.
Kayak ini, kayak Luna.
Iya, Luna Lovegood. Gak usah. Tapi ini ya tetap dipakai.
Boleh.
Oh, kita udah bisa ganti baju deh.
Wih. Kayak ada aura.
Wih, iya loh. Ih, gerak. Oh, Dark Eater kayaknya ini kita.
Coba yang krem.
Bajunya ini. Wih, dia udah kayak Newt Scamander banget nih. Biasa aja lah kan kita. Nah ini. Oh, kalau nggak pakai luaran tuh kayak gini, bagus juga. Ini aja lah, kan kita masih anak sekolahan yang baik-baik. Oke, kita lanjut. Sekarang mau kemana? Ke ketemu ini, Weasley. Ketemu Weasley dulu. Oke.
Let's go.
Oh ini dia.
Oh, berarti yang nggak pakai seragam tuh jubahnya nggak dipakai.
Iya, ya mungkin murid juga ya.
Revelio.
Ada ting. Mana ya? Enggak, harusnya di sekitaran sini juga. Ya, apa di atas ya? Ini belum bisa.
Oh, my hands.
Apa di lurusan sini? Ini kita kemana sih? Keluar sini kan?
Revelio.
Di sini loh, tapi di mana? Wyvern Fountain.
Berarti kalau ada patung-patung itu mending kita deketin aja.
Nah, udah. Masih ada ting nggak sih juga? Masih loh.
Jauh tapi kayaknya.
Ini apa? Ada kucing. Loh, kok ada kucing sih?
Kucing orange.
Sorry guys, ini manusia
Nih.
yang lagi berubah jadi kucing. Ini ya ting.
Revelio.
Udah.
Coba kalau ada kesini. Coba ada kesini lagi.
Si kucing tadi kali.
Oh iya.
Lumos.
Nih, biar terang.
Revelio.
Ini nyalain ini dulu.
Oh, cuma dideketin doang.
Oke, kita ketemu Ibu Weasley.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
House Elf.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Apa Ibu?
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Oh, travel ini bahas yang kemarin itu. Si Vic kan bilang jangan ngomong-ngomong dulu. Aku bilang kayaknya
Isn't there?
no aja deh.
Ya, no.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients. Professor Sharp asks that they have a couple of particular recipes.
Oh, bisa di-skip ternyata.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogwarts.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Waduh, siapa nih?
Sebastian tuh yang tadi ya?
Iya, yang Slytherin yang ngajakin kita duel.
Neti siapa?
Kalau Neti yang tadi dari
Natsai.
pindahan.
Yaudah sama
Sebastian.
Nati aja.
Hah? Nggak sama Sebastian aja.
Enggak. Si Nati.
Kenapa Nati? Sebastian aja biar diajarin duel kita. Iya kan?
Ya bebas.
Udah Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. And he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the car. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Anjir.
Lumos. Revelio.
Oke. Weekend Wield Potion.
Oh, lumayan HP.
Itu ada ting lagi nggak sih?
Kecil.
Ini. Iya kan? Ini yang si Ron salah. Bukan salah. Siapa?
Revelio.
Coba ada ting lagi. Ada kan? Buka. Tunjukkan aku jalan. Tik-tak. Bapak.
Ah, there you are.
Ngapain?
Ngomong soal ini.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
In no time. Udah nggak usah nanya-nanya, langsung aja lah.
Let's go lah.
Kita
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Sebagai anak Ravenclaw sejati. Loh, kan agak agak berkabut gitu.
Oh, lagi berangin kan.
Collect the flying patch near the broken statue. Collect the flying patch in the ADA.
This is the right area.
Berarti
I wonder where the got it.
Oh,
3/8.
Iya kan, Akio disuruh Akio.
flying page must be around here somewhere.
Nyari dulu. Ini.
Revelio. Accio.
Udah tuh return to Profesor O'Neill.
Oh, tapi tadi ada.
Iya 4/8. Berarti lainnya harus nyari juga itu. Nanti kalau tiba-tiba dia terbang gitu.
Revelio.
Oh ini nanti paling disuruh benerin ini. Lihat aja. Spoiler.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Langsung saja.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Nah.
Nomor 3 tuh reparo.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Okay. Reparo ya?
Reparo. Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Patungnya ngeliat ke sini. Nggak bisa nyebur aku. Oke.
Reparo. Something quite satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
Iya.
Mana lagi?
Bisa dihancurin. ini juga bisa nih, Mas. Oh enggak. Ini apa?
Reparo. Accio. Leviosa.
Tadi di Revelio kok nggak ada ya tapi.
Revelio.
Maksudnya patungnya itu bunyi ting. Oh. Ada burung hantu.
Leviosa.
Iya.
Udah pak.
Satu lagi.
Kita disuruh kemana sih? Oh, itu satu lagi.
Reparo satu lagi.
Gimana itu? Show me the way. Kok nggak mau?
Nggak ada map ya?
Oh udah. Terus kita disuruh ke Hogsmeade. Gitu. Oke, kayak kita cukupkan dulu di sini buat gameplay Hogwarts Legacy yang kedua. Next kita bakal main ke Hogsmeade ya.
Quest selanjutnya apa berarti?
Selanjutnya kita main ke Hogsmeade, beli peralatan, beli tongkat.
Iya.
Ini side questnya. Kita disuruh ke Lucan Butterby.
Oh tadi sih.
Oh bisa gitu. Ini apa? Oh kita belum ada ini cara.
Oh ada mapnya tuh.
Duh. Oh ini udah dapat. Ini udah dapat nih kayaknya.
Belum, satu lagi tuh yang atas.
Oh iya, nah ini udah.
Gloves ya?
Gitu. Nggak ada. Ditaruh di mana ya?
Nggak mungkin ya?
Iya, tapi di mana? Waduh, tadi di mana sih? Quest. Challenge. Terus quest. Oh, ini tuh appearance doang nih.
Itu, ya di situ.
Misal ini terus. Nah, ini doang.
Coba yang putih. Oh, ada putih?
Hah? Ini hitam jatuhnya. Ya kelihatan aja sini putih.
Mending nggak pakai.
Iyalah, nggak pakai. Oke guys, terima kasih udah nonton video kali ini. Sampai jumpa di video berikutnya. Bye bye.